Hello to my fellow survivors. How you guys doing today? I hope well. So today I'm just gonna, gonna have a little rant vlog today, you guys. We're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. We're gonna talk about toxic masculinity. We're gonna talk about the Messiah complex. We're gonna talk about the stereotypes of stay-at-home moms, and we're just gonna have, we're just gonna chat today, So if you want to chat with me and you're interested in this mess, then you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Okay, so first I would like to start with telling you guys exactly what toxic masculinity is. And I'm just gonna say it in my words. You can look it up, but I'm just gonna say it in my words what I've been through, But to me, toxic masculinity is when someone uses the fact that they're a man. They use the fact that they're a man as a way to get away with just certain behaviors that is not okay. Just manipulating, gaslighting, things like that we've already discussed on this channel. But not only that, but just everyday life, like causing harm to someone. They think that it's okay simply because they're a man. I'm not really I wouldn't consider myself a feminist. I do believe in roles, like a man have a role and a woman have a role. I do believe in that, but it becomes toxic when someone oversteps your boundaries, and when someone pretty much use their power in a toxic way. That's when it can become unhealthy. I have no problem with masculinity at all, but it can become toxic when the person that's betraying all of those attributes are using it to pretty much control you, but not in a healthy way, in a way to destroy you. Yes. So they use their power in a very toxic way. They really don't show much empathy and remorse for women. They tend to feel like everything that you're going through are just, you deserve it because you're a woman. They use they like to use the Bible. I'm not saying not everyone, but the people that I was around, they use the Bible, the scriptures in the Bible, and it's just kind of like they use their power in a way to oppress women. They really do, and I think they know it, but it's really easy when you use things like the Bible. It's really easy to make it seem as if your intentions is pure, but at the time when I was in it, when I was in the, like I told you guys, I was a part of a religious group. At the time when I was in the group, I'm not gonna lie, I did believe a lot of the things that they were saying, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of things that I went through, I did believe that I deserved it. As far as say, I'm trying to use a really good example. Say, as far as maybe I'm having a bad day, I'm depressed, overwhelmed with household work and children and stuff like that. If I used to feel overwhelmed, like there was times when I was so overwhelmed with what I had to do and how I really wasn't even really mentally stable to manage so much stuff. I used to feel like, well, I'm a woman, we deserve it, because Eve sinned, so I deserve all of this. Yes, so they use their power in a very toxic way. Yes, they really do. Especially, they believe that, like I said, they believe in roles, which there's nothing wrong with that, but there's no compromising ever. And as far as, I'm trying to give you guys a good example. So you live with someone, very masculine man, you live with a man that's very masculine. Like he will not wash a dish because he believes that that's a woman's work. He will not clean anything. He's not going to change no diapers. He's not going to do any of that. That's all good, but it becomes an issue when you're sick, don't feel well, and you look to your partner as, can you help me? And they tell you no, because no matter what, they're not going to compromise their masculinity. They're not going to lift a finger. They don't give a damn if you're sick or not. I went through that, you know, I went through that. So to me, that can become toxic because there's no compromising at all, ever, even when it should be. Yeah, so yeah, it's just that it gets hard when you can't, you know, when you just can't look to your partner, you know, for just some type of assistance, simply because the things that you need assistance with, to them, it's woman work. Another thing that I'm very, very passionate about this. Okay, I was a stay-at-home mom for how long was it? A long time. Let's just say a long time. And one thing that I could not stand that people do is they downplay stay-at-home moms. Stay-at-home mom is one of the hardest damn jobs that you would ever have. Okay, it's one of the hardest jobs that you would ever have. Simply because you don't get a break. You know, at a regular 9-to-5 job, you get a break. You don't get a break being a stay-at-home mom. It's very, very hard. I'm not done. I'm going to stretch this because I feel like people think that you at home, that you live in a luxury. It's a blessing that you can be there for your children and you don't have to send your children to daycare. You know that you're the one that's, because I wasn't just a regular stay-at-home mom. I was a homeschooler. I did every freaking thing. So, you know, I don't know why people think it's a life of luxury. It's a very fulfilling job because, you know, you're there with your kids and your kids are with you, you know, and you get to take care of your husband and, you know, and all that stuff. Those are great things, but it is not easy. I'm telling you, I had to have a schedule. I used to wake up at 5, sometimes earlier than that, cooking shit at 5, making sure that lunches and shit was made, laundry had to be folded and put away, kids running around, had to clean up, and then it's not just one little clean session, you got to clean up all day. Sometimes, honestly, I would have to clean up at night because my house wouldn't stay clean because I had little kids. So I was a very busy person, just cleaning, you know, cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner because I don't like to eat out because that's money wasted, you know, and I was active, so I didn't just sit around now. Okay, I don't know. It's not just sitting around. Everything is up to you in the home. You have to make the house a home. Yes, I just want to let everybody know that being a stay-at-home wife and mom, it is not easy. There used to be women. They used to be like, I wish I could stay at home. I used to look at them like, girl, bye. Okay, girl, bye. You don't know what you're asking for. And it's great. You know, I loved it. I did. I loved it because it is fulfilling, but it is hard. I don't like when people look at stay-at-home wife and moms like they're lazy. Absolutely not. Okay, I mean, some of them may be, but if you got a lazy stay-at-home wife, then, you know, that's an issue. I took that job very serious because it is serious. It's very serious. It's you are the one that makes the house a home. You know, you do everything. You take care of everybody, and it is not easy. So when I finally, you know, because there's times, you know, I did go to work. I used to be a massage therapist. I used to work at Massage Envy. And when I went back to work, I felt a weight lifted off my shoulders. It was like way easier than being a stay-at-home mom. So I said all that to say this as well. That's where the Messiah complex comes in. My situation, I dealt with a man having a Messiah complex very, very hard. And the Messiah's complex is when they think that they're God, you know, so they're definitely going to act like they're God, and they're going to definitely make sure that you know that they're God, and that's how you should treat them, you know. It's nothing wrong with appreciating your man, and you know, it's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes some of these men can be toxic. I mean, I know my ex was toxic as hell. Like, you know, there's like if we get in arguments, he'll be like, he would embarrass to even say. He'll be like, "What'd you say, woman? You know, what'd you say to me, woman?" Like, you know, that's how he would talk to me. So, yeah. So he's just very like, he thinks that he's God, cause yeah, he thinks he's God. He thinks that since he's a man, that he's God, and that I need to treat him as such. And it can, even when he's not acting holy, You know, he's not acting Christian. He ain't acting nothing like a damn devil. That's why he's acting like a damn devil. But he don't give a damn that he's a devil. He still wants me to treat him as God. And that's where the clashing came in on. You know, that's where the clashing came in. Because it's like, how the hell am I going to treat you like you God and you acting like a devil? You know, like, but he doesn't give a damn. He didn't give a damn about nothing. He just wanted me to treat him as God. So, it's like with that. I know I laugh about a lot of stuff. Because, like I tell you guys, I laugh to keep from crying. So I like to make things funny and humorous because that keeps me in a cheery mood. I don't like to be depressed. I really don't, because I can go into depression very easily, but I try not to. So that's why I laugh about, you know, my situation. But it was hard dealing with that. It really was, because he just wouldn't compromise at all, you know. And you know, the group that we were in, they taught the men that there's no compromising. So, I mean, I guess he was conformed to think that way, but you would think common sense would also take place in some such scenarios, like if your woman is sick with the flu. I remember being sick with the flu and still had to get up and take care of the house with him sitting there on the couch. So it's just not fun, you know. And then you really can't go up to him and be like, you know, I'm sick, you know, I got the chills, damn it, you know. You can't go over there and say anything like that, because I'm telling you, like, my ex, like, his literal answer would be, if I want to, you know. I would get up if I want to, you know. And that's all fine and dandy, but like, it makes your wife, any woman out there that's dealing with it, I'm sure it makes you feel like crap when you feel like you're just not appreciated at all. Like, just because you're a woman, you have to kill yourself to do what is considered a woman's role. Like, okay, so you can't get up and make yourself a plate of food if your wife is sick because you feel like you're the man. Like, things like that, just no compromising at all, you know. Just, I remember being sick, still having to make a plate of food because he was just so masculine that he felt like he couldn't even make himself a plate of food while his wife was sick. You know, it was like that scary. And I just remember feeling like, damn, he just does not give a damn about me. You know, that's how it felt. I didn't feel appreciated. I felt like he just didn't give a damn about me. And I put in so much to the freaking relationship. I knew that this wasn't right. Like, you know, no matter how much conditioning they were trying to do to me, no matter how much grooming they caught themselves doing, deep down I always knew that wasn't right. I wasn't doing it, but I was never just so conditioned to the point where I felt like that was okay. I always knew it wasn't right. I knew it wasn't right. So at the time, I wasn't strong enough to just pack my stuff and say, you know what, I'm not dealing with this shit. God literally had to pull me out of it. Like, it had to be like scenarios that were set in place for me to realize, you know, for me to go. But now that I am out of it, I realize that it's not right to treat women that way. Especially women that do, you know, that goes out of their way to make their house a home. It's not fair.